This is Lou.
This is Muhammad, and we are Freetown. One of our best traits as humans is our ability to problem solve, and sometimes we forget that. So, bringing creativity with purpose to people is also showing them your problems don't define you, your hard times don't define you, your challenges don't define you. You were born and you were made to find solutions. We started off not knowing how to do anything. He would say that he couldn't sing, I disagree, but I for sure couldn't play guitar or record music or produce, none of that. And surrendering to it showed me that you just have to dive and drop off the cliff. Mm-hmm. You'll grow wings on the way down. Don't aim to be big, aim to be true. I think sometimes we put so much energy into being the first, into being the best, into being number one, that you forget that you are a self with needs. You're not a product. I know people into saying that they are brands nowadays, but a brand don't sleep, a brand don't go to the bathroom, a brand don't cry when there's a death in the family. You're a real person, and try to be the true version of that.
And if you have to be a brand, let that be a brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let you be a brand. Don't create something outside of yourself. You know, you won't find the center if you have this preconceived notion of who and what you should be. For me, all actions judged by intentions, right? Where you start is where you will head, right? So if you start off simply wanting to create in an honest way, as people come around you to create a team of people who are going to build a brand for you, right? In the world or whatever. You will build your brand upon honesty. Therefore, you never have to wake up in the morning and pretend to be anything. You don't need to be an actor in your own shoes, right? So you wake up and your brand that will develop organically around you. And people will become attracted to who and what you are. You understand? As opposed to this other things. If you do that, you may have to wait longer than other people because maybe the trend at the point in time is something else and not what you are. But be who you are. Sit there and wait, and your people will come. I can say 1, 2, 3, and then we go and say the country of our most memorable performance without speaking to each other. 1, 2, 3.
Cuba.
Tell them why.
There was a language barrier. There was an audience of no less than 1,500 people. We weren't playing music for that long, probably 2 years in, a year and a half in. And we always had a feeling inside that the music was bigger than us. And we were catching up to what we were allowing to pass through us. And that was evidence. I saw Muhammad walk to the center of a stage. They told us to not go to the center of the stage because the center of the stage is for the real artists. And we were supposed to be poets. And he took the mic off the stand and went to the center of the stage. And we were singing a song called So On Your Own. And I saw close to probably 3/4 of that audience who couldn't speak English stand to their feet and start clapping and having a time. I can't forget that.
Yeah. Competition in some ways is healthy. Him and I compete all the time. When we're writing songs, he will come up with a verse and then I will come up with one and he will be like, nah boy, I have to go back in. Or vice versa. I might come with a melody and then he come and play a strum and I'm like, nah boy, that strum deserves a better melody than that. There is healthy competition all the time. Competition is very healthy. Never has it been a situation of envy. When you want to compete to the point of there's envy within the competition, if a man win and no. And what are you competing for? If you're competing here, what are you competing for? What's the biggest thing here?
Yeah.
What exactly is it? What is it? You know? The 5 top soca artists, they're doing their thing in a certain type of way. But examine them on a world stage. Examine it in a different way. Examine what we're trying to achieve. You know, within yourself, what is it we're trying to achieve? And I think if you start really thinking about competition, you realize that it stems from most people dreaming small. You know, they're dreaming so small that they believe that
you'll get yours before me. 10 persons can't represent Trinidad. 100 persons can't represent Trinidad. We need more and more and more. And if competition is compromising that, before we could even get through the door or build a room with no doors, then competition is not serving the real purpose.
Okay, so we are Freetown, and we will be at Drop the Mic on Saturday the 4th. And we coming with full backup singers, we coming with vibes, we coming with love, we coming with everything that we have that you know Freetown is about. So be there.
It's been a while we haven't done anything in South too, and we have real love for South.
Yeah, we're looking forward to
And
it.
we here South have real love for us too, so we want to see it.
For real. So come out, vibes with us, all our vibes. We'll be there.
Yo.